Good morning, gang. Joyce with Skipping Calves Farms here. As you can see, I'm out by the chicken tractor. Most of the birds, it's late morning. Most of the birds are either sunning or hanging out underneath the little skiff boat. That's one of their favorite places to hang and dust. And I'm out here trying to figure out what's going on with my poultry fence. Now, it's not a new poultry fence, and it's been used and abused. There's been a time or two when I got kind of impatient and pulled it through some brush, not realizing I was damaging it quite so much. And also, there's been a time or two when I set it out and didn't turn the power on. And what happened as a result? Well, I ended up with holes in it. Let's see if I can show you. What'll happen is you can see where all those zip ties are. They'll come in, and what they'll do is they'll chew on this plastic gray upright because it's not carrying power, and they'll chew on it, especially if there is no power, because otherwise their heads are going to bump this green stuff and they're going to stay away from it. Also, this may have been a result of me dragging it and getting in a hurry, and I see there's one more I missed, right here. There's one more I missed, so I'll need to come back and put a zip tie in here. It's not too bad, but still big enough hole. It's still a big enough hole. Something could get in there and get caught. So that's what I've been doing this morning. And as I walked through, I noticed that there was one place over here, and I noticed when I had the power on and I kind of tested it with my hand, I wasn't getting zapped too bad, because this is not nearly as hot as my perimeter fence. Well, what I noticed, and I apologize, I didn't think to take a video until just now. One of these hot wires, I don't know if you can see, it'll focus in. You can see, there you go. You can see the thin silver wires in that cross. Well, there's one section down here. Let me see if I can get it where we can see it here. If you can see, this is almost completely eaten through. And so I was concerned that there wouldn't be any conductivity. So I just took one of my mini reels that had some of the older braid on it. And as you can see, I did kind of a fishing type knot, wrapped it around 3 or 4 times and pulled it tight, and then wrapped it around and around and around and around. And I'm going to be tying a similar knot here on the other end, and that should give me, if not super duper conductivity, it should give me some good conductivity. And what I may end up doing is wrapping the white braid out here further. Let's see if I can make sure you can see what I'm showing you. See, the damage stops here. I'm going to go out a little bit further, and then what I may go ahead and do is wrap the braid out to here, and then wrap the braid around the green, and then tie the braid around itself, and that'll give me a better connection as well. Let me put you on hold and see if I can get that done before it times out, and we'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I've gone ahead and done, as you can see, I've looped it around that green wire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times before I came up here to the knot. Then I brought it around, looped it around twice, pulled it back through the loop, and now I'm pulling it back through the opposite way. And then I'm gonna tie it off against itself back here to try and keep everything as snug as possible. And then I may in fact melt the end. I'll see how that works. Give me a moment. Well, gang, I wasn't able to really get it to melt the way I wanted to with just the lighter that I have. It's a little too windy today, so I was able to take and put a couple of half hitches to hold that end. See if I can get that to focus here, to hold that into place and to melt that end. These are snuggied down against itself, so it should not work loose. And I also have the 9 wraps around that wire, as well as the loops down here around the wire at the other end. So, Lord willing and the creeks don't rise, that'll give me better conductivity, and we'll see how that works. The solar charger is down here at the other end, so we'll see how that works. Let me put you on hold and we'll go check it out. Here's my little solar charger, and I just kind of reached up there and touched that top wire, and it's hot. I won't say it's super duper hot. You don't want it to be that hot. Not like a perimeter fence, just for chickens. But it's hot enough to get somebody's attention, because I'm wearing rubber boots, and I won't say it lit me up, but I will say it got my attention. So when I tested it this morning, it was deader than a doornail. So I guess we can say that goal has been accomplished. So with that, gang, we look across here. I guess I should have zoomed out. I apologize. Okay, so as you can see, it's a pretty day here in southeastern Tennessee, and I'm gonna pick up my tools and head on out to the next chore. And I'm enjoying this 60-degree weather, because I don't know how much longer we're gonna have it, but I'm gonna enjoy it while I can. In the meantime, gang, I would encourage you, whatever you do, just keep chasing your dream, and I'll wish you blessings for the day.